Say it loud. Say it loud. Say it. Come on, say it.
Welcome back to The Living Years, a journey through the films and albums from each year of my life. And right now, we are going to begin my top 20 movies of 1978, which begins with a really unique one called Killer of Sheep. This is a low-budget black and white independent feature, a film school thesis project, actually. Written, shot, produced, directed, and edited by one guy using mostly untrained actors. It's a series of vignettes about daily life in the Watts community of Los Angeles, showing aspects of the black community mostly ignored by Hollywood at that time. A husband works at a slaughterhouse and does household chores in the evening. Neighbors have casual conversations. Kids are being kids on their makeshift urban playground. Girlfriends is at number 19. This is a story of two female roommates in the aftermath of one of them getting married and moving out. It does a great job of portraying a modern female journey and realistic female friendships. It's presented in abruptly segmented chapters, which is really unique, especially when the movie just decides to end all of a sudden. My 18th favorite is Autumn Sonata. This is primarily a story of a dysfunctional mother-daughter relationship. It's a bleak and painfully serious journey, very similar to Woody Allen's Interiors from the previous episode. It's just executed a little bit better. A little trivia for you. This happened to be the last time Ingrid Bergman would appear in a theatrical release. It was the last time Ingmar Bergman would direct one, and it was the first time that both of them were involved in the same project. At 17 is Watership Down, an animated adaptation of the Richard Adams novel. It's a lovely story that starts with a creation myth and ends with a beautiful afterlife, and in between is a sometimes violent rabbit adventure that addresses all sorts of real-life issues like power, violence, oppression, corruption, risk, and ultimately hope. At number 16 is An Unmarried Woman. This is the first Best Picture nominee to make the countdown. Much like Girlfriends, this is a great female story. Jill Clayburgh's performance is the highlight, taking us on a journey from comfort to chaos to loneliness to empowerment. Her scenes with her three best female friends felt like the prototype for Sex and the City in the best ways. My 15th favorite is Every Which Way But Loose with Clint Eastwood, and this may be the exact opposite of An Unmarried Woman. Here you'll find tough guys drinking beer, fighting, chasing each other in their trucks and motorcycles, picking up chicks, and hanging out with an orangutan that'll flip you off. Yes, this movie has all that and more. It's a ton of fun, and surprisingly it has a lot of heart. 14 is Coma, a movie I grew up watching often with my mom, who loved this and other books from author Robin Cook. This exciting medical thriller will have you on the edge of your seat, but unfortunately you'll never trust another anesthesiologist in your life. Blue Collar is in the 13th spot. Richard Pryor and Harvey Keitel are working class guys on the Detroit assembly lines trying to get by and support their families. A corrupt union and unsafe conditions convince them to pull a heist that doesn't exactly go as planned. It's a gritty look at blue-collar politics and betrayal that is incredibly entertaining. We're going to finish this episode out with two classics. First at number 12 is Halloween, which started this famous franchise and became the template for all slasher movies that followed. The always creepy Michael Myers stalks Jamie Lee Curtis to the excellent score of writer-director John Carpenter. It's a wild ride for sure. Finally, it's National Lampoon's Animal House in the 11th spot. This comedy classic showcases naughty college antics from the antagonists and the protagonists alike, most memorably John Belushi. All the iconic moments are here that led the way for so many other campus-based comedies for years to come. What 10 films could possibly be better than these? There's one way to find out. Join me next time for my final 10 favorites of 1978.